So, good evening to everyone. Welcome to the Força Barça Podcast. This is a bonus episode. As we discussed in the last episode, we have a very special guest from Brno, Czech Republic. He's a very good friend of mine, and he's going to talk a bit about the Czech Republic team, which is Viktoria Plzeň, which Petr just taught us how to pronounce properly. But before that, let me welcome my co-host Aniket Mandlega, joining in from Vancouver, Canada. So hello, Aniket.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to this bonus episode.
Yeah, and welcome Peter to our episode.
Hi
to
guys.
our podcast. Very nice to have you here. Yeah. So there is a bit of a technical problem on Peter's side, so his camera will be off. But I hope you all will be able to listen to what he says, because it's quite interesting, especially because we are gonna play like a very new team, and for a new Barça, we need every single point and we need every single information to analyze. So, Peter, would you like to say hi to everyone or just introduce yourself?
So, hi everyone, I'm Petr and I'm from Brno. It's the second biggest city in the Czech Republic, and Plzeň is about the fourth biggest city in Czech Republic, and it's located on the opposite side of the Czech Republic. So I know Plzeň because they are one of the most famous teams in the Czech Republic, but I know them only because they succeeded in Champions League. So that's I will give you only my Czech point of view to our team.
Yeah, perfect. I mean, that's more than what we know, to be honest. So it's great. So Peter, I wouldn't take much of your time, so we will just move on to the first question. So our first question to you is, what are your first thoughts of this Viktoria Plzeň and their first game against Barça?
About Viktoria Plzeň, they change a lot over the time. Sometimes they are called Czech Barça. A few years ago, they were very technical and not so physical team. They played like Barça, many passes in the safe area, but with no action. The passes were at the half line. It was effective in our league. Then they sold many players and both very expensive ones. But in a sum up, they played really bad. Now it's getting better. They are in the middle, not so physical, but also not so technical team. I think the development is similar like in Barça. If we discuss the match in the Champions League, Barça is the absolute favorite, but sometimes Plzeň plays really well against technical and famous teams. But if Barça plays its standard game, it shouldn't be a problem for them. Just not underestimate them. That's my point of view to this.
Yeah, so that really looks like a good technical team. Like we would be facing a technical team with physicality, with all those pressures and everything. So following would be my next question to you, Peter. Like, who would be the players to watch out for Viktoria Plzeň in this upcoming Champions match?
As I said previously, I'm not so much interested in Viktoria Plzeň, so I give you only mine subjective point of view because I don't watch every match and so on. But their game stays on goalkeeper. Very often it is Staněk. And very often you can see in the first 10 minutes if he has a better day or the worst day. If he has a better day, he can save absolutely anything. But on the worst day, sometimes he can pass to the opponent striker with no reason to do it. The strength of Viktoria Plzeň in the offense part is in free kicks. They have trained them very well. They can surprise with unexpected solutions, like fake shots, which are changed into short passes and so on. So be
Ooh.
prepared for that.
Yeah.
It seems like a very big threat. And for example, Aniket, we always talk about this thing is against Barca, every single goalkeeper turns to Neuer. So if he's actually indeed a good goalkeeper, and then against Barca, I'm 100% sure it could be like 20-25 shots and 0 goals for Barca.
Yeah.
I hope
So
it's not the case.
First of all, it's
we might be prepared for
goalkeeper.
it.
Yeah, every goalkeeper turns to Neuer, and second of all the set pieces work, even the corners work, even the free kicks. Somehow it gets converted into goals. So definitely, 2 things to watch out there as well.
Especially if Barca plays with Eric Garcia and Christensen. I think that those 2 players are not very comfortable in air. So if it's a like corner or a free kick, Barca need to watch out from heading goals or head goals. So but then I would move to my the last question that we would like to ask you, Peter. Okay, this question has no right answer or no wrong answer, but just we would like to know what is the feeling in Czech Republic about Viktoria Plzeň, and I mean how they will finish this very, very difficult death group with Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and Barcelona.
As you said, Shubhan, everyone knows that they were given into the group of death, so nobody expects a playoff in the Champions League. The 3rd place and playoff in the European League would be a great success for us. Every fan of Plzeň is happy that they can play with so big clubs like Barcelona and Bayern. So we are looking forward to interesting matches, and we hope that we can be equal opponents to these big clubs.
Perfect. That is amazing to know, and I hope that Viktoria Plzeň does very well, not just against Barca, Peter. I hope they beat Bayern Munich in both the legs, they beat Inter Milan in both the legs, and they finish second in the group. But just I hope that they don't beat Barca. That's my only feeling.
Yeah.
But
I hope we can beat Inter Milan, but the other 2 teams like Barcelona and Bayern, it's another level. It's impossible, I think.
With Barcelona, I think nothing is impossible because they are just a new team. They're a new they have a new budding coach. So you never know. Champions League is always different.
Yeah.
So
and you never know what is going to happen.
So
maybe your goalkeeper turns to Neuer once again, and we could not score any goals. Who knows?
Yeah. So, but but Peter, thank you so much for to talking to us so late in the day because it's like more than 11 p.m. In Europe. And Aniket is joining directly from work. So thank you, Aniket, for talking to me as well. And so, Peter, I wouldn't take long time of you. But again, thank you so much, and thank you so much to all the listeners to listen to our podcast or this bonus podcast. Or if you're watching us on YouTube, then like our content, subscribe, also comment. And if you're listening to us on Spotify, or you are just a listener, then we are available on Spotify, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and so on. So that's it. Força Barça, Aniket.
Força Barça. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you very much.
Barça! Barça!